This woman has sent thousands of dollars to free her online boyfriend from kidnappers?
A couple weeks after that, we told each other that we loved each other. I didn't hear from him for about maybe 8 hours until the next day, and saying that he was being kidnapped.
Linda and Richard were in love, and she did everything she could to get him free.
The instruction was that I had to buy gift cards for them to release Richard.
Join us on this episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
This is straight out of a Tom Cruise movie.
He promised me that he was going to take care of all of my bills once he gets home.
Linda's son will find out what she's been up to.
I'm starting to wonder on who you guys are.
My name's Brianne. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
And we'll even find out the truth about Richard.
Hey, this is Linda. I'm using another phone. So, Richard, do you love me?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
We got another case. It's from a woman named Linda, and I'll read her email. My name is Linda from British Columbia. I've been chatting with a man by the name of Richard. He said he flew from Greece, but got stopped at the US border for drugs in his truck. This email just went from 0 to 100. She then says the Border Patrol demanded $800 for his release, but he was kidnapped by an organization. I sent the kidnappers $1,100 for his release. Later, while my sister was out, Richard messaged me saying his location was compromised and I needed to send another $2,000. I told him I couldn't afford it.
Technically, she's been talking to him for at least 6 months.
6 months in, would you be bailing me out of like spy situations?
No. If needed, I can explain more on video chat.
My name is Linda, 69 years of age, and I'm from Cornell, British Columbia. Well, I live on a reservation, and I have my family here. I was living on the island in Nanaimo, BC. I had a husband there, and we had a good relationship. We had 3 children together. We were both happy together, and we used to go long drives and do lots of hiking around the island, and he passed away January 10th, 2022.
When Linda's husband passed away, she lost her best friend and the love of her life. Her children had grown up and were busy with their own lives. After a few years, Linda was left alone, but on a random night, she received a message from a mysterious profile through TikTok.
This is the first person I met through online dating. Met him through TikTok. Richard Kelvin Owen. I didn't want to go on TikTok just to meet somebody. I would just like to watch videos and everything, but he came across me and I didn't accept him at first. He said, I would like to interact with you. I said, I'm just on here to get there and look at videos, and he kept on bugging me to accept him, so I finally accepted him. Very good looking guy, and I have to say that because that's why I accepted him. He's pretty muscular, maybe 6'2" or something. He wore a cap all the time. He had dirty blonde hair and blue eyes, and there was a dog, his dog that was behind him in the pictures, and his dog's name was Sadie. Well, it's the way that he started talking to me, and like he was very kind. He wanted to really know my hobbies and what age I am, and he told me age is just a number. A couple weeks after that, we told each other that we loved each other. He wanted to come into Canada so we could meet in person. About maybe a couple months later, he started calling me his wife. He asked me if I had a Bible, and I said, yes, I do. So then he got and promised that we're going to be together for the rest of our lives until death do us part. I think it was like a marriage right there and there.
Linda and Richard moved fast, with the two making a lifelong commitment to each other. However, a wrench was thrown into their relationship when Richard got into trouble on a work trip.
6 months in, that he was starting to ask me for gift cards and money. He was working for an electricity company in Greece. He said he took a flight to Vancouver, and he had his truck on the flight, and they searched his truck, and they found kilos of cocaine in his truck, so they hold him in Vancouver border. I guess the border security wanted $800 for his release. Well, he gave me an email address. This email person I sent money to is a friend of Richard's. So I sent it through the email address through e-transfers.
Linda paid the fees, and Richard was finally released from jail. Once he was freed, he told Linda he would drive his truck from the Vancouver border to her house in British Columbia.
While Richard was on his way to come see me here in Quesnel, BC, he didn't have a driver's license. And so he got somebody to drive for him to come see me. I didn't hear from him for about maybe 8 hours until the next day, and saying that he was being kidnapped.
Yet another problem came up. Richard's new story was that he was kidnapped, and the criminals threw him in this trunk.
The instruction was that I had to buy gift cards for them to release Richard. I sent $500 in Apple gift cards. Once I paid a ransom, he said we're going to have to go to his location and escort him out of there. They said once his location was compromised, I had to send additional Apple gift cards of $2,000. Altogether, I counted up to $5,600. I said, I want a video chat. And he said he can't do a video chat because he's in the kidnapper's den.
Richard's kidnappers continued to ask Linda for money. Despite promising to pay her bills when he finally comes home, he's left her in such a tight situation, she now needs help paying her rent.
Last month, my sister paid my rent for me because I kept on sending Richard gift cards. He promised me that he was going to take care of all of my bills once he gets home to me. Now all my bills are in collection agency. I would feel very relieved if the person is real, and very anxious to see who this person is. My heart is broken to 1,000 pieces.
Linda has gone through such an emotional and financial hardship throughout this relationship with the Richard profile. The team knew we had to help her, so we sat down and broke down her case.
So what's she wanting us to help her out with? Like if this is real or not?
She wants to know if it's real, but it sounds like she has suspicions for sure.
So this was pretty crazy. When I sat down with Linda, going through her story, her son popped on the camera and he was not happy, asking me a bunch of questions. Who are you? What do you do? Why are you reaching out to my mom?
I would ask the same questions too, though.
I'm starting to wonder on who you guys are.
My name's Brianne. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering who you are, is because I've been listening to the whole conversation. It's like,
Your mom's in what you think is a scam already, and then she's sending money to someone online.
We provide these online investigations. We would look into this person for her. We would confirm all of the information that they've sent her. We would also look into the financial aspect of this story as well.
if you guys want to help her as much as you guys say you're going to, right, then I'm on board as well, is because I'm not happy about it as well. It's like my mom has been scammed over and over again, and
So he actually ended up saying that he wants to help out and do what he can to get his mom back on track.
I appreciate it. I know my mom does appreciate it.
Nice meeting you, Chris. Thank you so much.
I mean, we have a few things here. We'll look into the images like normal. Let's see if we can do an IP tracker, because we have some high suspicions. This is straight out of a Tom Cruise movie. She's hand over thousands and thousands of dollars. She thinks she's married, so we can either prove or disprove that fairly easily.
And then I'll look into the e-transfers that she sent over to me and see if I'm able to validate who those belong to, and also look into the Facebook profile that she's been chatting with.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
Okay.
The research team took the next couple of days to come up with answers for Linda, but this story has tons of more twists and turns. You gotta stick around until the end. We'll get Richard on the phone.
Hey, this is Linda. I'm using another phone.
And even find out about Linda's new boyfriend.
Well, I'm in a different relationship right now.
So if we told you today that he was real, where do you go from here?
Like I said, I'm in a different relationship right now. I'm seeing somebody here in Cornell.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. A few days later, we set up another call with Linda to break down what the research team had found out about Richard.
Hello, Linda.
Hello, Brianna.
Nice to meet you, by the way. My name is Drew. This is not just an ordinary Monday.
To me, it is.
I mean, we're going to reveal all this stuff to you is what I'm talking about. Are you ready to hear what we found?
Just wanted to really know who he really is.
What has kept you in contact with him?
That he says he loves me and he wants to be with me. He wants to take care of all my bills once he arrives back here with me.
When I spoke to you earlier, you referred to him as scammer.
Well, I'm in a different relationship right now.
So if we told you today that he was real, where do you go from here?
Like I said, I'm in a different relationship right now. I'm seeing somebody here in Cornell.
You wouldn't have anything to say to Richard after this interview?
I'll just say I'm in a new relationship and I'm no longer interested in you.
You have a whole life. You have a boyfriend. You have family that love you and care about you. Why do you care?
Like if I don't send them any gift cards, they're going to be ending in his life if I don't send any gift cards.
All right, Seekers, it was clear that Linda had reached out to us to make sure that Richard wasn't in the danger that he claimed to be in. Well, we had everything to show proof on what was really going on.
The picture that you sent of Richard being kidnapped, he's handcuffed in the back of a car. So I ran a reverse image search. I found several matches for this image. The real man in the image, his name is Jeff Tyler, and he went to a 2-day spy escape and evasion course in California. This article was published in August 2014, and he's in the back of this trunk, he's handcuffed, he's smiling. So the image that was sent to you by these kidnappers was photoshopped. And so Richard's face is layered on top of this image. So that picture is not real. This is the real image.
That was a relief.
Brianne has even more to share.
I found a similar matching image with his TikTok profile. His name is Randall Taylor. He has a lot of fishing posts. Have you seen this account before?
No, I haven't. So I quit talking to him now. I block him off.
I would have been quit talking to him. Like I would have never even, I mean, you got a relationship.
Because I felt sorry for him, but now I know who he really is, so.
Everything has been a lie, Linda. How does that make you feel knowing that you've wasted so much time chatting with this person?
Oh, I just feel angry right now of the lies that he told me.
It seemed we were able to ease some of the concerns Linda had about the stories Richard told her. But if Richard was lying about his identity, Linda was still left wondering who she had been sending all of this money to. Well, we had the answers.
So you sent over the e-transfer information, you sent it to 2 different people. I looked into their emails and there's no data, there's no information, nothing, no social media links connected to these emails, nothing. Basically what this person did was create an email, set it up under a specific name, and didn't sign up for any other accounts for this email. It was only used for you to transfer and for them to be the recipient and receive the funds.
Wow.
But I have good news. We sat down, we worked on the tracker link together, and I just checked it and it looks like he already clicked on it. Can you guess where you think he might be from?
Tennessee?
Lagos, Nigeria.
Really?
Yes, Seekers, Linda had been sending all of those gift cards to a scammer located in Lagos, Nigeria. She didn't seem to be shocked. You could tell she was focused on her new relationship with her new boyfriend.
I mean, Linda, you don't have time for this crap. Like, what are you doing talking to this guy?
I already blocked him off on my Facebook.
How's the guy, the new guy that you're talking to? Do you like him? And
Yeah, we do a video chat all the time.
And then when he's on the video, his mouth is moving perfectly in sync with his voice.
Yep.
How long have you guys been talking?
Good 8 months.
Wow. Have you ever sent him anything financially speaking?
No.
what does this guy look like?
He's part Oriental. And he's military personnel.
And now I have another question. So 8 months talking to this other guy and you're talking to Richard at the same time?
Well, I just wanted to keep on talking to him to keep him activated, like so he doesn't get there and act like I don't know.
Wait, no, I'm not
Really not gonna talk to him anymore.
You're dating, so I'm not judging you, but it just seems like 8 months you were still in deep with Richard
Hmm.
while you're talking to this other guy.
Yeah,
Did you tell your son that you're talking to this other guy?
yeah. He knows all about him.
And what did he say?
Nice guy. He sounds like a nice guy. He goes, and he said he approves of him.
I feel like we should verify him.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, send me the information for him, his social media, his email, his phone number.
Okay.
All right, send us everything.
Okay.
We'll dig into it. We're blocking this guy. We're filing a police report, right, tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's make sure this guy's real.
Yeah, let's do that.
After getting off the phone with Linda, we decided to give Richard a call. We wanted to let him know that he was going to be YouTube famous.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this is Linda. I'm using another phone.
Okay.
Okay. So what's going on? I'm trying to send you the $200.
Okay.
Did you get it?
No.
Yeah, I sent you $200.
No, you haven't.
You don't even sound happy to talk to me.
No, your voice sounds so different.
From what?
I don't know. Who am I talking to?
Linda.
No,
Well, who am I talking to?
talking to Richard.
So, Richard, do you love me?
I actually love Linda.
Okay, so you do love me.
I love Linda. You don't have to pretend you're somebody else, okay?
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't pretend to be someone else. My name's Brienne. I'm doing an investigation for Linda.
And I'm Drew. Hey, how's it going, man?
We're recording this call. We know you're from Lagos.
And we're going to send you the link to our YouTube video when it's out, okay?
Now it's time to look into Linda's new boyfriend. This guy checked a lot of the boxes from what Linda said. The two video chatted every day for hours. He wasn't asking for money, and her son even approved of him. But just to be safe, we dug in a little.
Drew, I need to show you something. So Linda just sent over a bunch of images and
Who is that?
that's her new boyfriend.
He's like 30 years old.
I know. So I'm just gonna run a quick search. This is the only picture I have.
Yeah, I mean, see what you can find. That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run a search right now. Let's see. So I only have this profile picture that she sent me, so I took a screenshot. In Social Catfish, I received a match right away. So this guy has his own YouTube channel.
There's a whole bunch of videos of him.
I also found some other image matches, but this isn't the same name. This guy's in the military. This is him.
After everything, video chatting him, she said that the son even vetted him. and felt-
Approved of him.
Yeah. But when we sat down with her, did you feel like,
She was 100% certain this was a real guy. He's not a scammer like the other guy she spoke to.
I thought it was a person that she was dating in person and
She made him sound legit. Yeah, let's just get on a phone call with her. Let's explain what's going on because she's convinced this is the real deal. I know.
Okay. Let's call her.
All right, let's get her on a phone call.
Linda,
Yeah,
How's everything going?
my son's coming back for lunch.
Oh, your son's home.
Yeah, he's just home for lunch, I guess.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Hey, Chris, do you mind sitting down with us just for like 5 minutes?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna just share some stuff with your mom.
There he is.
Hey, Chris, good to see you.
Hey.
So we sat down with your mom. We went through everything about Richard. He was a scammer. It was false. As we're going through the information with her, she was letting us know that she has a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Are you aware of him?
Yes, I am.
Tell us what you think about Calvin.
Oh, Calvin.
Yeah,
Who's Calvin?
that's my new boyfriend.
Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't aware of him at all.
So Linda,
Okay.
you told us that your son already vetted him, and that was like, we were curious about how he vetted him. You know, looking at this guy, looks like he's probably younger than me. So your son didn't vet him.
Yeah.
We're here to help you, Linda, right? And I think your son here, he wants to help you. He loves you, but you have to tell us the full truth for us to give you the information that you're requesting, because in our minds, throughout that whole interview that we had a couple days ago, we're thinking, hey, she found somebody in person. Chris is cool with this new guy. And then we open up the images and it's a 28-year-old guy. Brienne has a bunch of information that she's pulled on this new person, and we want to go through that with you, with Chris, because it's important for your son that cares about you to be involved in all of this, especially you dating online. So Chris, this guy right here is who your mother thinks she's in a relationship with. What is your thoughts?
Way too young. Like, the guy looks younger than me.
How old did he tell you he was, Linda?
32 or
30
42. No,
42.
42. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Chris?
45.
45.
This he's fake. He's not real. This is another guy that's using someone else's images. I know you haven't sent any money, but that's where this is leading. It's leading to this person asking you for more money. Brienne wants to show you the identity and the true, life of this person, and she's got some links that she can provide you.
Once I ran the reverse image search through Social Catfish, I was able to find his YouTube account. And so the real person in the image, his name is Luke.
Oh, really?
There you go.
So the guy that you're talking to is not this person in the image.
Oh, okay.
And I want to show you a few more links that I was able to find. So this is an article I found. This person in the image, his real name is Luke. And so this is an article of him in the Air Force. Have you seen any of this information before?
No, I haven't.
I want to share this one with you too. So this is Luke here, a picture of him in the Air Force, and then you can see his last name is on his chest.
Okay, yeah.
I did also find that there are other dating profiles of him, but they're using a different name.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like this is a common thing for this person, Luke, where his images have been stolen and fake social media accounts or dating profiles have been created. We can confirm 100% that you're talking to one of the fake accounts.
Okay.
From Brienne's research, she found the real person's name, and it's not Kelvin. So this is clearly a scam, a person that's trying to scam you later on down the line.
That's one thing I keep on telling her, is that, a lot of these scammers will go on for months and months and months, talking to you, getting in your trust. Then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know what? I need $1,000. Can you please send me $1,000? 10 months down the road, you think you know the person, but you don't.
I hate to circle back to this, but when we sat down with you, we were super excited for you because you told us that Chris had looked at this guy. That needs to be the first step in vetting anyone that you're speaking with online, like is going through your son. Luckily, you have somebody. There's tons of people that come to us and they don't have family members, they don't have anyone younger in their life to look at this stuff. But for you,
For
Linda,
their
you,
support.
yeah, or even support. Like for you, Linda, you have a support system behind you. So, Chris, your mom keeps falling for this. It's a pattern. This is already the second guy that she showed us in the past 2 weeks. I mean, is there any way that maybe you can kind of step in to help her a little bit? Or
I don't really know how to, like, without invading her privacy. I don't want to be looking over her shoulder all the time, being like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? It would be nice if, you would come to me and being like, hey, my boy, do you think this guy is legit or do you think he's just another scam?
Hmm.
Because,
Well, like that one guy I told you about that he's on my messenger.
yeah.
He started calling me a queen, and I said, okay, that's a red flag right there.
I had Linda in mind this weekend, so I was jotting down some ideas in terms of red flags, what to spot with, the language that they use or the way that these people communicate, or the fact that they can't jump on the video chat or meet you face to face. So I have a bunch of red flags to spot. It sounds like Linda has an awareness of it already, someone saying my queen. So I'm going to give you a few more tips, Linda, so we can empower you to make the right decisions. And then if we can also sync up with Chris, maybe create a social catfish account for free for Chris, allowing him to run any image search he needs to for you, Linda, to verify these people. Because I was able to use our service and find a match right away, and I was able to debunk that Kelvin is not a real person. And so if we can get maybe Chris to have his own account, he can run some searches for you and verify who you're talking to online.
Okay.
we didn't do this and we didn't set this up to put all of your business out there to your son. We want him to step in and help you with this, because who is better to do that than a person that you live with,
And loves you and
Yes.
supports you.
Right.
Okay.
How do you feel?
I feel comfortable now since I know about this guy.
And you have our phone number. If you have any questions, you can message us anytime.
Yeah.
We're here to support you too, Linda.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes I wish my old man didn't leave to the spirit world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's lonely, Chris. She needs you now more than ever.
Oh, I know. It's one of the reasons why I moved down here in the first place.
Linda, we did all of this because we care about you and we don't want you to continue to get scammed, okay?
So what do you think about that picture I sent you?
Which one?
The one with me and my late husband?
Yeah, he's a handsome dude. Pops is handsome. Linda, we obviously can't replace your husband, but I do truly believe that there's someone out there for you. Not one of these guys that looks like they're like 30 years old and they're taking these professional headshots. There's someone out there for you, but it's not one of these guys. But Linda, the online dating right now probably needs to get cut off for a little while.
Okay.
We're here. You have our Google chat now, WhatsApp, phone number, pager, home phone. I'll send you our home phone number.
WhatsApp, speed dial, everything.
Does do a remarkable job. It's like you kind of like really go out of your way to, protect people out there that are very vulnerable, right? Like my mom, for one, right? And I give you props for that, man. 2 thumbs up.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Well, thanks for meeting with us today, Linda. Thanks for hearing us out. I'll be sending you all of the links that I found later today. And let us know if you have any questions.
No, that'll be fine, thank you.
It was nice meeting you, Linda.
Nice meeting you too, Brianna and Drew.
Okay, thanks, Linda. Bye.
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 If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it. It helps get the word out and potentially stops other people from being scammed. Seekers, it's almost time for our weekly live stream. You can find the link to our live stream on our YouTube channel by clicking the live tab and going to our most recent video. See you all there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget all of our new videos go out every Wednesday. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you want to see more, you should probably click one of these 2 videos.